Hello and welcome to episode 9, Charity via CSP. I think I can already hear the cheering from here. Again, as always, I'm Josh DeHera, Microsoft CSP Business Development Manager for Data. There hasn't been a week that has gone by since the launch of CSP program that partners haven't asked, when is charity pricing coming to CSP? Well, by the time this video goes live, we will have charity pricing. Whoop, whoop. Remember, this isn't going to be a big money spinner for anyone, but for those already managing and supporting not-for-profits, this will greatly help reduce the admin and overheads. So what does this mean? Well, simply put, you can now manage your charity or not-for-profit customers via the Data portal. You'll be able to add and remove subscriptions. They won't need to reconcile those crazy invoices or pay with their credit cards. Like corporate, government and education customers, charity customers can now enjoy the same benefits. There are two scenarios that we need to walk through. So charity organisations already authorised to purchase Office 365 at not-for-profit rates, and new charity organisations that will need to go through the entitlement steps to have not-for-profit special requirement tagged to their account. Much the same way as academic or education customers have the academic tag associated to them that entitles them to education pricing for CSP. So first, you'll need to work out what stage your customer is at so you know how to proceed. Scenario 1, already authorised. Easy. If these organisations are as of right now purchasing Office 365 products or services directly from Microsoft at heavily reduced prices, then they have been tagged and approved for not-for-profit. All you need to do with these customers is associate them with the Data portal and transfer the subscriptions over to us. The team can easily help with these steps. It can help fire up the new subscriptions and turn off the direct billing relationship. Now, little disclaimer, pricing. Charity pricing has been all over the place recently. We've noticed this with Open, and as I price compare Charity Direct versus CSP, I've noticed that if a customer had current subscriptions, it would be best for them to stay direct from a pricing comparison until their subscriptions come up for renewal. Why? 12-month price lock. It seems pricing is going up across all licensing programs, and when the customer comes out of that price lock, it would just make sense to go to CSP then. It will keep the very few dollars that some not-for-profits have to help them fight the good fight. If you guys work with them and it's decided to move sooner rather than later, just be prepared for a bump in the price. Scenario 2, completely new and pretty easy. Visit www.microsoft.com/not-for-profits. Follow the registration prompts and keep a copy of your New Zealand Charities Commission and your IRD exemption paperwork handy, as you're most likely going to need it to submit with your registration. Once you've registered, it's a waiting game for the Microsoft team to process and validate. 2 to 5 business days is the standard turnaround, but for more complex registrations, please be patient as it can take up to 20 days. Once the notification of acceptance comes through, you're good to jump into the Data portal and start procuring Charity CSP for your customer. Our tool will poll Microsoft when placing the orders and check the charity status each time it places those orders. So instead of waiting 2 minutes for the subscription to be provisioned to the tenant, it may take a wee while longer. If you get an error message, that will be because the tenant will most likely not have the special charity status applied to it. So reach out to the team if this happens to you, and they will be able to advise you of your next steps. On the flip side, if it's all set up correctly, you're done burger, and your subscriptions are there and the tenant ready for use. What products are available? Under charity and not-for-profit, there is a selection of core subscriptions. Anything other than what is about to appear on screen will need to be procured under standard corporate pricing. Microsoft 365, Office 365, EMS, Windows, Power BI, and some of the Dynamics 365 offerings. As always, I never have enough time. If you have questions about charity or not-for-profit and want to understand how it works, always happy to chat. Until the next episode, stay safe, sell heaps, and shout out if you need any help. I'm Josh, signing off.